All right. How's everyone doing? Yes, shout out to everyone who's on the Rich team. It's been a while since I said that, but I definitely had to put that back in that exact flavor. So, yeah, it's a good time to be back on these videos. So this one is actually a very unfortunate news. If you can see, like, my screen back there, big fitness influencer bodybuilder Conor Murphy passed away at the age of 32 years old. It was within my age group. And this one really stung a lot because Conor Murphy was one of the reasons I really pushed on in fitness. I actually noticed him when I was going through a bad breakup at the time and I needed motivation. So I was watching these videos where he was doing these pranks with the women like on the streets, and it was Austin, and all these different maneuvers how he could find a way to get his shirt off, make it funny, entertaining, and also very motivational because there's a big you could say big group of people just like myself, guys who were watching these videos at that time, and they just needed that extra motivation to really get that aesthetic physiques, fuckable physiques as they called it. And I remember watching him, and even to really tie this on, because I was a personal trainer at this time. Yeah, outdoor noise on car, but we're still gonna go through. I was a PT at the time, just like getting my feet wet in the gym. So Brandon Carter, who was actually his colleague, who they were in business ventures with together, and they're like growing and building the social media at the same time. I was watching Brandon Carter before when I would go to teach like my early morning class sessions. I was watching him, so to see what happened with I saw Brandon Carter's video where he said, and I really could feel the pain of loss because this is someone who would grow. Because as he even pointed out, Connor, like for sure, he was a man. Guy was 6'2", good looking guy, spoke very well, so like he attracted a lot of attention. So it was very tragic to hear this, and especially someone who's so close to my age. And to really even put this video, and this is like the big thing about it, is that Conor Murphy, as I said, he was tall, handsome, spoke well, American. To add that on, he had all these great assets that made him like an ideal man, and he still wasn't happy. And they say it all the time. Sometimes all this stuff of like money, fame, fortune, it's not going to really bring happiness until you actually know the person who you are inside. And it was around the time in 2020 when all that shit was happening, you could see that Connor had changed. He was taking like some substances, and the videos went from entertainment to more of like this type of like belief and experimenting, doing these like crazy experiments. Like I remember he didn't eat for 40 days and he recorded every moment of it. So he definitely had the 2020, which I'm not gonna say, that crazy year definitely had an effect on him. And some people, like I said, once they go down that well, it's very difficult to pick them up. And again, I'm not gonna mention it, but I'm gonna definitely talk about this. Like we all go through our struggles, like you, me, everybody. By the end, if you're not feeling happy truly inside, if you don't have that positivity within you, it makes it very difficult to do anything. Even if you're like Conor Murphy, who had like all these big he had sponsorship deals. He was even on like a few reality shows, and that he was making it. But I believe at one point it just he never really was able to fully cross over. And who knows? Now maybe that was just a big part of like what happened in the year 2020. But let me know your thoughts as like people, as guys who are in fitness. Like I was Conor Murphy as a inspiration to you because he was a big one. Like I was going through some major shit, and watching these videos really encouraged me to just get into the gym, like work out, get yourself in the bigger, best version of yourself. And it was just very encouraging. So I want to know what you folks think about Conor Murphy. It's crazy to for a guy like that, never married, no kids, and he's gone. And they say the life is short, and if you really are dealing with problems, talk to people for real. There's always a person to speak to. This whole bullshit of because you're a man, you're masculine, you should keep it. You do that, you're gonna have major like issues. Finding people to talk to, and mental health is not something to joke about. But let me know your thoughts, drop in the comments. And yeah, rest in RIP, Conor Murphy.